There's a whole global underground movement. Catalytic converters being stolen. We don't know where are they at right now. Actually, it's national.
I have a good story about theft.
Let's do it. We can hold off on the break.
Okay,
Go ahead.
So this is more of a G's up, buyer beware type thing. You know, everyone's always...
Well, tell people the website if they're new. They don't know what G's up.
G'sUp.com, GEEZZUP.com.
And what do you do there?
Locate cars, inspections, broker deals, whatever you need to get your classic car. Due diligence is always my key thing. You got to do your due diligence to buy a car.
And you are very good. I've sent you, Greg, some clients. They're all happy.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. But this one, it wasn't affiliated with me at all. But, you know, if you were to buy a car from someone that had a lien on it, you know, you have a lien on the car, you're selling it. I'd give you money, you know, do a bill of sale. Then I'd go, you know, then a week or two or a day or two, whatever, you know, you give me the lien release on the car and then I'd go register it in my name, right? It happens all the time. Well, in California, I'll call it criminal number one. Criminal number one got a
syndication,
prepaid credit card, and a fake driver's license.
Look at these people.
He goes on to TURO, which is a website where people rent their own personal vehicles, and he rented a Dodge Hellcat for a week.
Fake ID and all that.
Fake ID and a prepaid credit card. Has a Hellcat that he's driving for a week. 2 days after he rented the car, he posted it for sale.
Wow.
Posted it for sale for $28,000.
Oh, wow.
For sale. Obviously, there's a buyer on it. Buyer contacts him, says, I want to buy your Hellcat. They meet up. The gentleman gives this gentleman $28,000, does a bill of sale. This guy signs saying, I'll have a lien release for you on the weekend. Kid takes the car. He's happy as can be. Get the title on the weekend. He's happy. Takes it to a shop the next day, wraps the car, puts a set of rims on the car.
That's $8,000.
Personalizing it.
He's got $38,000 in it.
That's right. So now guess what? The guy that took the cash is long gone. The rental has now expired. It's over a week.
They're chasing that
They're
down.
looking for the car. They go to the shop, they run the GPS, find a car, take possession of the car. So now this kid was out 30 plus grand on a car because of...
All right, you got to let the people know. There was a lot you said there.
A lot of it. There's a lot.
So what I heard was the most important part was paperwork, lien release.
Lien release.
Paperwork. You never pay for anything without paperwork.
Have to have paperwork.
So people do that.
Yep. But this one, you know, there's people out there.
They got emotional.
They're excited.
It's a Hellcat. That's a cheap price.
Cheap price.
He said, I trust you. Send me paperwork. You don't do anything without paperwork.
And see, you know, when you're excited and emotional on a transaction, that's usually where you end up making a mistake.
That's a lot of money for a guy to just see you. I'm out of here.
But yeah, the criminal number one, $500 prepaid credit card and a fake ID got him $28,000.
You know what's got me twisted, and I don't know if I'm missing something. With the internet as powerful as it is, we have so many different outlets that we can research a car. But why can't immediately somebody's VIN, if I type in a VIN, I'll get some information. Maybe this is your wheelhouse. Yeah. But why not have the last, especially for rentals?
You can have, it does show you, any website you go to shows you
So this kid could have checked that this was a TURO rental.
I wouldn't say rental because it's registered as a personal vehicle.
But then why doesn't TURO,
that's a whole different angle.
So TURO's probably investigating this.
Well, the owner that links into TURO is just offering his personal cars.
No, I get that, but I would imagine that not everybody's that was greed, emotion.
And when when you do check websites,
how do you protect that? That's weird.
When you do check websites for ownership, it doesn't give you name. That's the hard part. It doesn't give you the name. If you go to you can't
skip trace the internet.
You can say, hey, it's in Arizona, it's in Phoenix, it was last maintenance at whatever dealership, and this is the last title transfer it had, but it doesn't show names. But yeah, you just got to do your paperwork and
Carfax, but that wouldn't help. I'm just trying to think of ways other than what we said, which is, I'm sorry, common sense. Do not buy anything without lien release.
It goes back to if it's too good to be true.
Yeah, probably is.
Wow, man, that's a crazy story.
But yeah, there's that's the worst instance I've heard of that happening, but it is happening. So if you're buying a car with a lien, be careful, meet at the bank, get the lien release, get the title, get the registration before you hand over all that cash.
Feel bad for that cat. That's a lot of money
Yep.
across the board, and you hope they catch that knucklehead.
Yep.
And then what do you do with him? They probably
Slap on the hand, probably.
man, I don't know. I think our criminal system is just like, I don't know. I think people should really do the time on that.
Yep. So